Loves Pinterest is in this morning, and she's going to show us how to make these.
I'm going to show you how to make these.
He's going to do it.
I've been whipping up this frosting all night long so that it's cream and not lumpy. Yeah, the Cupcake Queen is back with us, Lori Renn.
Hi.
Of course, I see Gemma coming over here now because she sees cupcakes.
Hurry up,
naturally.
Gemma.
I'm coming.
So this is a great thing for the Super Bowl and just for any time, especially you know with Valentine's Day coming up.
Yes.
This is what you've been calling it Fauxstess.
Fauxstess.
I love
because there's the whole bankruptcy.
I love that.
There's the whole bankruptcy thing. We don't know what's going to happen. You know, is there going to be a buyer? Are you going to see your Twinkies and your cupcakes on the shelf?
Yeah.
Well, don't worry about that because you can just make them yourself.
Exactly.
Right?
Exactly.
And yours look better.
They taste better as well.
And they don't have near as many ingredients. You said there's like
Right.
9,000 ingredients in a packaged Twinkie,
I don't even want to know
In a
that.
Twinkie, there's about 39 ingredients, and you really don't want to know what they are. And
they can stay through a nuclear holocaust.
Yeah, these aren't plastic wrap. Let's start with the cupcakes.
Yours look great. I mean, these cupcakes look like the real deal. So
they
show
are,
us how to do this.
Well, what I did was I made a dark chocolate cupcake, and I have the recipe
on my
dark
chocolate.
And I put the recipe on my website.
Okay.
And all I did, in order to, now, when they made the real ones from Fauxstess, they were able to just inject the cream inside them.
Yeah,
but, you know, we want to get a whole bunch of cream.
Yeah, we do.
The cream is it's really.
Did you see the hole that she just poked into that
I know, this little core.
I love it.
If you don't have a core, you can just use like a little paring knife and scoop it out.
Okay.
And but
try to keep it in one piece, though. I'm guessing, right?
Yeah, you want to. If you want, it depends. If you want a ton of cream filling,
then just don't cap it when you're done.
Don't cap it.
Okay.
Right. So this is the cream filling, and all this is made out of is marshmallow cream, butter, confectionery sugar, vanilla, and a
yummy
pinch of salt. So I'm just going to fill this up. If I can get it squeezed in there.
Dark chocolate and marshmallow
Dark chocolate.
cream.
Do you want to put that plug right back on there? Okay.
Simple as should
And then I just softened up the icing a little bit so it was spreadable.
Okay.
And you want this back level just about?
Yeah,
I mean, for looks.
That's what you want to do is make sure that it's pretty level so that it doesn't pop up after you put the icing
I was about to lick your finger right there because now you've just wasted that.
They're clean, don't worry.
That would go viral, I think.
Okay. And so then you want to just spread your icing a lot smoother than I'm doing here right now. And then what I did is I usually like to pop them in the refrigerator. Or
I was going to say, because these
that's
smooth
how you
over.
get them all
or
nice
this whole
and
winter
smooth.
has actually been so cold outside. That's been my freezer.
Just
set it outside, make sure the cat's not near.
Yeah, and then it sets up really nice.
So this is what they end up looking
like. And that's what
like.
it looks like. And you can still see the filling that pops up just a little bit.
But we need the little loop-de-loops.
Yeah, exactly. The iconic curly Q that makes it look like the Hostess, or shall I say Fauxstess cupcake. So I'm just going to do
look at that.
little loop-de-loops.
No plastic wraping, no million preservatives or anything on those.
And for Valentine's Day, if you want to put little words on it, like this one, I put love.
Oh, I love that.
And for the Super Bowl, I was going to write "Go Pats," but my Patriots are playing.
You can still put that on there.
I was going to say, you must have been sad that the Patriots weren't there.
I was very sad. I'm still mourning.
So coming up in the next segment, because you're staying with us, you're going to show us how to make Twinkies.
The Twinkies, yeah, and that's the one that a lot of people are worried about. Oh no, where are my Twinkies going? Well, they're right here. We've got the cupcakes, going to have those later.
Look at those.
MyWickedWhisk.com is where you can find these recipes, by the way, so you can go ahead and do your homework in between segments. And still making some Fauxstess, ladies.
Yeah, you know, earlier in the show, Lori showed us how to make your own cupcakes, you know, the Fauxstess cupcakes. Well, now it's Twinkies, and you have made these from scratch. I mean, these look like the real deal. Yeah, and look at this.
Twinkies.
Spencer ran over.
Twinkies,
I'm shocked.
homemade Twinkies.
Homemade.
Yes, the sponge cake is actually a recipe from Buddy Velastro, who you know is...
Oh yeah, the cake boss.
The cake boss.
Yeah, the cake boss.
I love that show.
Yeah,
I watch it all the time. I'm addicted to it. But anyway, I wanted to tell you that if you want to buy a pan, they sell
Twinkie pans.
An actual Twinkie pan.
Oh, how funny.
By Hostess. This is not an actual Twinkie pan. This is a silicone pan. But if you don't want to go through all that trouble, my dear friend Holly just asked me, why did you bring onion powder to make Twinkies? And I said, well, this is what we're going to use for a mold to make. So we're going to take a square piece of foil.
I thought you just were really tired and grabbed the wrong thing out of the cabinet, because that's what I would do.
We're going to take a square piece of foil and we're going to fold it up. And then I'm just going to fold it over.
No onions were used in the making of these Twinkies.
And then we wrap that around.
Okay.
And then fold it.
You just
side
needed a
to side.
shape.
So you make a little boat.
So
if you're good at Christmas wrapping, you'll be great
you take
at
that
Twinkie
out,
making.
and it just makes a little bitty canoe, and then you line them up in your baking sheet.
Right.
And these bake at about the same amount of time as a cupcake does. And if you really don't want to do that or that, I'm really partial to the cupcake, so you can actually make Twinkie flavored cupcake.
Yeah, it'll taste just like
that. So then how do you, but okay,
how do we fill them?
That's the big question.
These are baked in the mold. I'm going to take the mold off here.
And look how well that works.
Yeah, it works.
That's pretty cool.
And actually, it gets more airy in the foil than it does in the pan, because as you can see, this one was baked in the
pan.
In the pan.
Not quite as spongy.
This one was baked in the foil, so there's more air in this and this, and it's spongier. So we're going to turn it over, and then we're going to take the filling and just, this is about a medium, just medium circle tip. We're just going to plunge it in there, and when you have it in your hand, you feel a little bit resistance. You can feel that cream coming out at the bottom. Then you stop, and then you put it in.
And just like the Twinkies that you buy in a box, you see those holes in the bottom. It's no secret. Everyone knows how it's done. So it's fine to have your holes right there in the bottom too.
And it's okay if we have a little seepage here. I read on the internet. You know, everything on the internet is true. That they actually sealed the filling in the Twinkies with the glue they use on the envelopes.
No, they did not.
Glue. So
no glue in this.
There's no glue. No glue was used in the making of this Twinkie.
Good. No onions and no glue in your Twinkies.
Oh
Surprised?
my goodness.
I know.
Okay.
And you don't even have to decorate them on the outside if you don't want, because they are Twinkies. But of course,
try.
like those cupcakes.
I did decorate this one.
Yeah, you can.
Yeah, and the recipe for this sponge cake and the filling are all on my blog at mywickedwhisk.com. And I also have a link to a video that tells you all about the 39 ingredients for the Real Hostess cupcakes.
39 ingredients.
It's really scary. It's really
Laura,
scary.
I can't.
You got to hold it in.
I can't hold it in one hand because then I can't do this part.
Yeah, let me
we'll let Laura. There you go.
I'm like a 5-year-old.
Filling Twinkies, homemade Twinkies.
It takes a little practice.
Mom,
it takes a little practice.
Homemade Twinkies right here on Good Morning Idaho from the Cupcake Queen. MyWickedWhisk.com. We're of course going to link to that on our website, IdahoOnYourSide.com, and you can find more of these, how to make these, and all of your stuff from the past, because you always have wonderful, delicious things that you bring in here as well.
And in a couple of weeks, it's Valentine's Day,
yes,
so Lori's going to be back right before then.
Husbands, pay attention.
Yeah, get us updated on what,
all
the great stuff we can do for Valentine's Day.
All right, thanks so much, Lori. We're definitely going to grab some of these right now.